Hello, Greg McKenna here again. Welcome to our third video looking at the PBMs and their influence on the healthcare industry and how they influence Big Pharma, the pharmaceutical companies, and our government. We are fortunate to have pharmaceutical companies and the people they employ that work hard hand in hand with government agencies like Health and Human Services, which employ scientists to discover drugs and assist the pharmaceutical companies in developing these. But today we are discussing at what cost should this benefit come to us, and has it gone askew? Why is the United States the piggy bank for the pharmaceutical manufacturers, as drug costs are 5 to 10 times the price in the US versus the rest of the world? America has led in assisting Big Pharma in developing their medications and have used your tax dollars to do so, but we continue to have to pay inflated prices for their products. Pharmaceutical companies price their drugs on a value-based system, not the cost of the development and production. So, for example, say a firefighter worked on a value-based system and didn't come rushing to your home until they decided what the value was before they helped. Sounds extreme, but this relationship could apply to police, etc., and the list could go on. Big Pharma decides what amount of money this drug saves the system and then prices accordingly. Let me use this example of the blood-thinning drug Eliquis again, made by Bristol Myers Squibb. The advantage is you don't need all the blood draws to keep track of your condition like you do with warfarin, which costs pennies. So Bristol Myers Squibb priced all this in when they originally arrived at the price. So now if you use Eliquis, you are paying the convenience price. You just start the medication, no lab test needed, just pay. However, the PBM, of course, wants its cut of the drug price by way of a rebate. So rather than lower costs, this raises the cost instead. And of course, pharmaceutical executives go along with this because they sell more of their drug at higher prices because no one is limiting them or asking them why. Just look at these media headlines showing big pharmaceutical companies raising the price of thousands of drugs, and now you know exactly why. This is where we segue to the government, the third actor in the unholy alliance. Shouldn't the government be at the top of the triangle that we saw in the first video? Directing insurance companies to not use PBMs to extract outrageous profits, but to show tremendous savings? If rebates come out, our system gets 30% cheaper right off the start. Never mind then asking, is this the right price? Pricing should be based on cost and profit. All companies need to profit to operate and pay employees and to grow, but obscene profits have to stop. Our government is the largest purchaser of prescriptions in the world, and we have to wait till 2025 for them to begin to negotiate the price of just 10 pharmaceuticals when underdeveloped nations have already done so? We are the only country in the world that works like this. If we change the system, we can provide health care to all, but we cannot have money being siphoned off by the PBMs who make decisions solely to enrich the insurance companies. Our government needs to stop this now. We have just seen the state of Florida act to utilize Canada to bring in lower cost drug prices. Really? One state utilizing another nation to do the right thing. Why isn't our government doing this now? Our government needs leaders who will do the right thing and lead our nation to be the first in the world in healthcare, not 11th. And certainly, there is no glory in being the tops in cost. We need to stop paying for this. Value-based pricing from Big Pharma with convenience pricing added in, the 30% PBM effect on the drug manufacturers, allowing PACs from contributing to political campaigns as our legislators need to make the right decisions and to make them independently of who is contributing to their election or re-election campaign. As you can see, it is a tangled web, and we must sort this out. Healthcare is a right, not a luxury, for those who can pay for it. Please reach out to your local elected leaders and tell them you want to see changes in your healthcare system and that it needs to happen now.